Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of When You're a Jet All the Way. The story of Ron Valerio. He has now taken over the Jets. Coach level 1, 75 EXP. We have moved on. The Jets in week 4 fall to the Eagles 15-12. Ron Valerio, I just can't lose games like this at home, plain and simple. And so I don't know if they say anything about Ron here. They don't. So we got teams already. We got to set a season goal.
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk.
We're going to go 4 wins for the season, right? Try to make it to the playoffs.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
So we're up against Buffalo here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to MetLife Stadium. We're going to see what he can do. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first season Ron has been coaching, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just going to see what he can do.
Can anyone unseat the Patriots? It's the coach. This is opening weekend on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll watch a couple of young quarterbacks who are looking to make the jump in their second seasons, as we'll see Josh Allen of the Bills taking on Sam Darnold and the New York Jets. I'll be back at halftime with a look at games in progress, but first let's get you to the Garden State of New Jersey. Standing by, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
First.
Stephen Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away. And we may have a face mask here right at the start. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. The shotgun snap for Darnold.
Oh, Darnold gets sacked.
And down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Darnold down to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Airing one out for Crowder. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, back on their heels.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jamison Crowder, 67 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Decide to kick.
Big sack. 58, come on. Better bring it, yo, 80.
On first down, Darnold. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he'll be brought down
that's
somewhat
another
awkwardly
face mask,
here, and a
ladies and
late
gentlemen.
flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
And an alley to run. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Of course, they had the option, and they choose
Sam
to not take the
Darnold
penalty.
is
They like the results
injured,
of the play
ladies
that
and
they just
gentlemen.
ran, and they elect to let them stand.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Throwing his fails. Dancing to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets will extend their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
No problem there on the extra point. And his guys...
Ron Valerio is doing good so far.
58, come on. Here we go, here we go. 58, boy, 58, 58. My time.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Darnold looking deep for Demarius. And that's caught inside the 35. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 48 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be caught. That's good for 28 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Oh,
That's going to be caught by Crowder. It's a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jets will extend their lead. Darnold to throw again. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of every...
An important play here. 2nd and 10.
After the penalty, it's Yeldon. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. And some concerns caused him to slip to the 5th round. I guess if you're him, the good news is you kind of flew under the radar. Maybe expectations are low. You could come in and prove something.
And a lot to prove because those off-field concerns that creep in on you, you want to prove that they're all wrong, that they don't matter, that you are a much better player than what people picture.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that... Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. Now that'll be
what an
tipped and
interception.
intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like it...
Buffalo is now leading.
On 2nd and 12, Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot and see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this?
It is a close, hard-hitting game.
They give it off here to the tight end. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Anderson on the jet sweep. Fights him off. He's still fighting forward. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, this week 1 matchup pitting a couple Empire State rivals, no strangers to each other. They were both original members of the AFL, the American Football League, way back in 1960 to 1969. It's been a close series. Bills lead it all time, 62-55.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back to